Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a extra turns reading for March 2020 for Sagittarius, my Saggies. If this does resonate with you and you'd like your own personal custom reading, please click the link in the description box down below that says book your own personal reading. Also, I would like to say thank you so much for everybody that has given me such wonderful support. I am not going to be, going to be switching over my account. I'm going to be staying right here. I was able to fix the problem, and honestly, with your guys' help and support and all the wonderful feedback that I've gotten back, it has helped me so much, and I really deeply appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. So thank you so much. Also, I've noticed that people kind of freak out when I talk fast, so I'm going to kind of slow it down a little bit, and so that you can understand what I'm saying and really process what is going on and really try to understand it well. So, let's get started. I just wanted to say thank you, and I really deeply appreciate it. I'm going to shuffle it 3 times in a row, and I hope you're having a good day, night, or evening, whatever time of day it is that you're watching this. Also, if I seem a little bit tired, it is because I am. I've been up since like 7 o'clock in the morning. I had coffee too. I'm going through such a crash right now. I'm like super tired. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, when you drink coffee, you're like God, and then you just have a crash, and you're just like, oh, I fell. I have fallen. So, yeah, I don't know why, but I'm going to try my very best for you, and hopefully it should be better, because the more tired I am, the slower I talk. So, let's get it started. What is the current situation between you and your ex? What is the current situation between you and your ex? What is the current situation between you and your ex? What is the current situation between you and your ex? So currently what's going on between you and your ex is that you're trying to decide if you want to stand up and fight or walk away from the situation here. This could be representing of you, this could also be representing of them, but ultimately the thing here is that there's a lot of clouds in the card, as you can see, that which represents a lot of confusion, a lot of stuff that's going on, a lot of cloudy judgment basically. And then we have the swords, which represents a lot of thinking, a lot of contemplating, and trying to analyze like what would be the best course and best decision. And we have one person here trying to see, like, they're standing up and fighting for what they believe in, and then we have another person over here that's just walking away. So kind of in retrospect, it could be one or the other person, like in your current situation. It could be a person trying to stand up and fight for the relationship, right, or try to get back together, and then there could be a person that is not wanting to be in a relationship at all and trying to walk away from the situation. Right? It could be either or of that, or it could be like somebody trying to, figure out where they stand in the relationship. They're really trying to figure out what would be the best course and the best decision as a whole. And so it could be that as well. Let's figure out some more stuff. What else is currently going on between you and your ex? What else is currently going on between you and your ex? What else is currently going on between you and your ex? So it seems like there is some divine happiness, there is some divine goodness happening. It isn't necessarily all negative and bad. The Sun card, whenever it comes up, it's a good thing because it will brighten up the entire reading. And if it doesn't make it positive currently right now, it can always make things positive later on. It will just show later. So yeah, the Sun card seems to be the main central theme of this whole thing. You guys do apparently make each other happy. You find happiness within each other and goodness within each other, but at the same time there's some conflict that's happening, and you're really trying to figure out what is the best course of action. Let me drink a water or tea. Okay. What else is currently going on between you and your ex? What else is currently going on? What else is currently going on? So we have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles represents something here. It represents holding on for a short success in a relationship, and it can also represent holding on to grudges, holding on to a lot of pain, holding on to pettiness, petty things, and just feeling overall having grudges and holding just on to things, holding things over people's head. I repeated myself, I'm sorry. I'm trying to find the words. But basically, this can represent holding on for short success and or holding on to a lot of things for no good reason at all. But basically, it seems like, as an overview, somebody's trying to figure out, do they want to stand up and fight or walk away? You guys seem to be kind of happy overall with each other, maybe with, each other's presence, how each other treat each other, but at the same time, the reason that you perhaps broke up in the first place is because there was some conflict and things going on between you two, and they just can't let it go, and so they're not going to let it go. So what are the blockages between you and your ex? What are the blockages between you and your ex? What are the blockages between you and your ex? What are the blockages between you and your ex? Well, it seems like the blockage here is that somebody feels really left out in the cold. Somebody feels like they're just, in pain. They've been thrown to the curb, and they're just like, waiting around and hoping for something to happen. But ultimately here, it seems like somebody's feeling really left out and really just abandoned in a situation. So this is a blockage because maybe, you or the other individual, whoever it may be, is feeling really hurt, and that, maybe you guys can't really express each other's emotions to each other, and therefore you are not able to see eye to eye. It seems like maybe you're throwing both of each other in the cold, and or one or the other, like you'd be like, hey, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Like, it seems like maybe one-sided in the relationship, but I don't know who. What else is a blockage? What else is a blockage? What else is a blockage? We have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups represents three things here. It can be representing of a person, an action, and or both. So with Knights are a little bit older. They know they have a little bit more maturity under their belt. Cups represents water signs. It represents, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It also represents offering a cup of love, and compassion and emotions. Just like what water signs are. They're like very emotional. They're very loving. They want to be there for you. And so we have the Horse here as well. Horses represent movement towards something. So bringing it all together, it means that somebody's trying to move towards somebody and offer a cup of love, offer a cup of compassion to somebody. And coming back to the question here is, what are the blockages between you and your ex? It seems like maybe there may be a third party involved, offering a cup of love to perhaps maybe you or the other individual. Or it may be that somebody is rejecting somebody's feelings. And it's a blockage because you're unable to move past it because somebody's holding on to something, and so they're not able to receive that cup of love. But regardless of that, this is the main central theme. But in my personal opinion, what I think it would be is that this is a third-party individual because there is, there's movement towards something and a person offering something. And it seems to be odd in the blockage sense, and seems to be odd to be like the main central theme. So again, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer may be a person that's kind of coming around and saying, hey, what's up? So what else is the blockages? What else are the blockages? What else are the blockages? We have the Page of Pentacles. There may be more than one party involved as well. Pages represents messages, also represents somebody that's a little bit younger. Pentacles represents earth sign energies, and also Pentacles represents being analytical, thinking, long-term commitment. Basically a lot of like earthly type of things, but for an earth sign, this is Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And so we're dealing with somebody here that is giving messages of long-term commitment to somebody. So this could be, again, a third-party person, because I feel like it's kind of strange to be in a blockage. So there may be even more than one person involved. So somebody may be trying to give the emotions, and somebody may be trying to give long-term commitment to get some type of marriage or something going on, or like a relationship. My throat is hurting so bad. But anyways, it seems very odd, and there seems to be a lot of moving parts in the situation. So this person that you may be thinking of may have a lot of suitors that want to go towards them. But let's see here. How does your ex feel about you as a whole, right? How does your ex feel about you? How does your ex feel about you? How does your ex feel about you? Well, your ex feels like they feel like they want to give you a cup of love, right? They feel like they love you. They feel like they care about you. And they just want to love you. This is true love, basically. They want to be with you, I feel like. But there may be some other moving parts involved. Maybe they're feeling guilty because there may be other people involved. Maybe they did something they regret, and so maybe they're trying to make up for it. It seems like there's a lot of things going on, but ultimately they do love you and they do care. So how else does your ex feel about you? How else does your ex feel about you? How else does your ex feel about you? Well, at the same time, it seems like the Knight of Swords, Knights is somebody a little bit older. Swords represents something quick, fast, and, irrational at some points in times. And so, again, the horse is movement towards something. And so we have the Swords represents Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. And so the card means somebody saying mean, harsh, rude things, not really caring about what are the actions, the consequences of what happens, right? And they just want to really let you know how they feel, and they just want to let it out, and they just want to be, heard, basically. And this is the main central theme. So what I believe is they love you, they care about you, but at the same time, they want to tell you how they feel, right? They want to tell you how they're feeling, what's going on in their mind, and what's happening, and they maybe just want to, kind of have it out with you, to redo everything, to kind of have a falling out, but to come back together, maybe, But this is the main central theme. They just want to be harsh and rude, and they just want to say things to get off their chest. Okay, so how else does your ex feel about you? How else does your ex feel about you? How else does your ex feel about you? Your ex is feeling like the Page of Wands, so they want to give messages of passion. They want to give messages of passion to you. They want to move towards you with passion. They want to tell you that they care. They're very passionate about you, and they want to maybe move in a direction of like that. But ultimately, they want to give you messages of passion, right? So how does your ex feel about getting back together with you? How does your ex feel about getting back together with you? How does your ex feel about getting back together with you? How does your ex feel about getting back together with you? They're feeling very trapped. They're feeling like they're doing a lot of thinking and contemplating about being stuck, and feeling like their hands are tied behind their back. I feel like maybe they're not prepared or ready for something. And they feel like, they're just, stuck. And so perhaps what I can infer from this is maybe because there's other people involved, they feel like stuck and trapped because they can't move again towards you in a more romantic way or a long-term commitment way, because they feel guilty because they've done other things with other people, or they may be taken or spoken for already. And so they feel bad about it, and they're doing a lot of thinking and contemplating over it as a whole. Okay. How else does your ex feel about getting back together with you? How else does your ex feel about getting back together with you? How else does your ex feel about getting back together with you? The Emperor card. The Emperor card can represent quite many things of this. So the Emperor can be representing of an older gentleman, a father figure, an older boss, somebody that has a lot of control and power over something. Maybe if they broke up with you to get with another individual, this could be representing of, the person that they may be with, and so they have dictator or power over somebody. And this could, be that as well. But coming back to the question here is, how does your ex feel about getting back together with you? Maybe they feel like maybe they should take more control over the situation, because the Emperor represents control, dictatorship, being a leader, having a leadership role. Maybe they feel like they need to take more control of their situation, be more leaderous, be more of a leader. But in my opinion, I feel maybe it's a father figure, an older boss, or somebody that has a lot of control or dictatorship, because they feel trapped. And it makes sense and it correlates together. They feel trapped because this person is kind of saying, no, you can't do that. And how they feel about getting back together with you, well, they're really thinking and contemplating about it, but at the same time, they're really thinking about other things, and they're feeling like, well, if I get back together with this person, I'm going to feel trapped, and I'm going to feel like this, looming presence, basically. And this is the main central theme. So, how else does your ex feel about getting back together with you? How else does your ex feel about getting back together with you? How else does your ex feel about getting back together with you? They feel like there's a wish fulfillment, emotional wish fulfillment with you, and they want to really dive in deep with you. And they feel like you provide wish fulfillment for them, and it's really good. But at the same time, there's a lot on their mind, and they're maybe going through a lot, and I feel like they want to be with you, and they want to fill up those cups and be, able to love you and care about you, but there may be other things involved. So, what we're going to do is drink some more tea, because my throat hurts. So, basically, we're going to figure out, is your ex going to get back together with you within this month? Positive card will be yes, negative card will be no, and neutral card will be maybe. The universe doesn't really want to let you know at this point in time. Let's give it a good shuffle and find out the answer. Hopefully you like this vibe that I'm giving you. Let me know down in the comments if you enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, you want me to speak a mile a minute again, completely up to you. I'll do whatever you like it. Okay, give it one more good shuffle and then we'll get to the nitty-gritty. Okay, so, will you get back together within this month? Will you guys get back together within this month? Will you guys get back together within this month? So the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands isn't necessarily a no, and it isn't necessarily a yes, and I'd say it's more leaning on the maybe side, because this isn't love, this is passion, this is sexual drive, this is sexual connotations with each other, right? Somebody's offering you passion, somebody's offering you this, like, you know, we can be friends with benefits type of deal, right? And so coming back to the question, will you guys get back together within this month? I feel like you guys are going to get back together within this month. However, I don't think it's going to be for a long-term commitment. I believe it's going to be more based on a sexual drive, a sexual want for each other. And you may be satisfying each other in that way first. And maybe moving into something else in the future. But as it stands, it seems more a sexually driven type of situation. So let's get some advice for you. What's some advice? Oh, goodness. Okay. So, reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So for this, reflection is meaning you need to maybe look inside yourself, look at the situation, see what's going on, see how you can, change and differ from this. And, giving each other some space may be a healthy thing to do, because there may be moving parts and things going on that you're unable to control, you're unable to deal with at the moment in time. And honestly, if you want to get back together with them, and if you want to have a long-term commitment with them, you have to trust and have faith that things will work out for the best. I feel like, honestly, they need to work out what's going on their end first before they can come into your life and interact with you, because there's a lot going on in the situation as a whole. So with that being said, thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And if you want to see more videos like this one, hit that notification bell. Thank you again so much for all the positive reinforcement that you've given me. And if you want to see more videos like this one, YouTube has recommendations for you. Like, comment, subscribe. Good luck in your endeavors, and take care. Bye-bye.